Hello. I am very exhausted. I am going on a trip tonight at midnight. My flight leaves. I'm very excited for this trip because I'm going to meet up with some of my friends who do fantasy and nightcore content. So I'm very excited. We're gonna stay in a medieval tavern themed Airbnb. And I want a tavern room in my future house because I love the medieval vibe, of course. It'd be such a fun place to play games and hang out and just film videos and take photos. And so I'm very excited to go to this Airbnb because the photos that I've seen are so cool and they're just giving everything that I want in my own house decor. So I figured I would make just a chill little video about what we're doing there. Yeah, Cinder thinks he's coming. He's been sleeping in my bag. So, hate to break it to him, but he will not be attending. I think I finally got everything pretty much done. I just need to go over my packing list again and have dinner. Packing armor, packing plate mail and chain mail is so fun. Let me just tell you, my bag weighs so much, and when I had to take it to Ireland, I had to put it all in my carry-on bag because their weight limit is less than the US weight limit. So every time I went through security, my whole bag was just lighting up because it was literally my gorget, pauldrons, and chainmail. They don't weigh your carry-on bags, so it's a little hack. However, my back did hurt very badly after that trip because I only used my armor in Ireland and like a couple times in Scotland. So 2 weeks, actually, I got use out of it. The last week we went to Italy and I didn't use any of it, but I still just had to lug around like all of my costume stuff, my armor, my chainmail, my sword. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I play Cinder! I play cat TV for them and he's going a little crazy. Anyway, I'll update you when I'm at the airport. Wish me luck. And through security, flying at midnight is quite easy because no one's here. But also, I put my chainmail in my backpack again to make my check bag lighter. And of course, they pull my bag aside. And the lady's like, I just have to look in here. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And she's like, what is this? She didn't even open it. I'm like, oh, it's chainmail. Fully ready to like try and explain it. And she's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then she didn't even open it. So, that's cool.
Nice young man in first class has kindly agreed to give us his American Express Triple Platinum card so we can all play blackjack and roulette for the weekend. Those of you that have job interviews or work, just forget it. You'll do it next week. If you don't want to lay on a beach for 4 days, just raise your hand at this time. Really, row 8, 12, 14. Oh, come on, guys. And last but not least, for the guys in the back, you ready, everybody? This is a smart joke. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe! Breathe! He was turning purple. If I have to explain, but not going to work. Welcome aboard, my dear friends.
Tis I, editing Kiki. Yeah. I'm already a distractible person. So I knew that filming talking clips while I was there was going to be difficult. However, I hardly filmed any. And there was something that happened that kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. We'll get there. Here I am to tell you what's happening. I'm going to show you a few clips of the Green Dragon Airbnb that we actually stayed in, and I'll leave all the information for these Airbnbs below.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good looks.
Yummy.
Good looks.
It's a gigantic bed. It's very cozy. And everything is so cute here. So these Airbnbs are called Fable Realm, and they're all on basically a big portion of farmland. So that's why they have a pony, and they had some goats there, which goats are my favorite, so that was great. But they have a bunch of little Airbnbs kind of spread out around the big farm property, and they all have a theme. So let me show you some of the cool ones that we got to tour that were empty. So this is the little map of all of their property, and I'm going to show you the groundskeeper's hut first. So this is what the exterior looks like, which is super cool considering that they just kind of built these themselves. But the inside is my absolute favorite. If I ever come back, I definitely want to stay in this one. I love all of the decor. I think it's so cozy, and I loved all of the little decorations they had hung up in the rafters. It was super, super cool, and now I want to have a room like this in my house, of course. I feel like clutter is cozy, and this just made me want to like curl up on the bed or the couch and take a nap as soon as I came in here. Perhaps I was already tired from my flight, but also the vibes were just too cozy. And lastly, I love that white dragon in the rafters. The next one is the burrow. I had so much fun learning about all these pieces, all of those copper things. Most of them came actually from England, which is so cool. Like they didn't need to do that, but they did. I love all of the details in this space, like that knitting corner. It feels so magical in here. I already have the strong desire for a secret room in my house, but this just really fueled the fire for me. And didn't know I needed a tapestry ceiling, but that's also on my list now after seeing this space. The bedrooms were super cute. This one has like the spooky green wall, and I love the lighting in here. And then this little room looks like a dorm room, and they even have the little sweater on the bed. This bathroom honestly made me want to cry because I have an obsession with gold frames and mirrors. And I just want to sit in here and take a bath by candlelight. This is a little closet section, but I just love all the little details that they've added in here. Like, I can't even stand the cuteness. I also love the cauldron fire pit. It's so fun. The next stop we made was the Natsukashi house, which is a work in progress, but I will absolutely be coming back to stay here. I mean, Howell's bedroom, say less. The stars in the ceiling, I can't even stand how cool this is going to be once it's finished. The desire to simply lay in the bed and stare at all of this beautiful clutter and be melodramatic is so strong. As I said, this is a work in progress, so I don't want to spoil it, but here's a peek at the wonderful bathhouse bathroom. And of course, we had to go outside and say hello to the goats because I am a goat girly. Next stop on our list is the Adventure Suite. Now, all of their Airbnbs have a scavenger hunt, and this is the secret room that you can find on the scavenger hunt. And I'm not going to tell you how, because if you're going to go, I don't want to spoil it. But it's super cool. And I'm living my Indiana Jones fantasy in here. This is the non-secret kitchen area. absolutely love all of the cute little relics and things scattered around. And I love the 1940s-esque adventure vibes. This is outside of the common room Airbnb, which I did not take photos of, but I mean, look at the cute little owl in there. It was a lot warmer here than where I live, so I spent a lot of time sitting outside watching the woodpeckers and squirrels and goats. It was super cute. One of my favorite things was we each took turns cooking a meal, and Rebecca made borscht, one of my favorite Slavic dishes. I was super excited. My parents used to call me a cave bat as a kid because I never turned the lights on in my room. So sitting drinking my tea in this dimly lit tavern in the morning was probably one of the best breakfast vibes I've ever experienced. We also had a view of the goats, which made my morning 10 times cooler. It was finally time for day one of creating. I loved getting ready because everyone helped each other put their outfits together and do their hair and makeup. And we got to shoot for French meadows in these lovely elven-inspired costumes. That's Rebecca with the camera. She hand sews all of them. I swear Rebecca hand sews actual magic into these garments because I was not myself. I was literally transformed into an elven ranger queen. And I was having the time of my life in this outfit. I did not want to take it off.
But I had to just like Okay. Well, yeah, we have. What time is it? What's the time check?
We didn't even explore literally half of the Fable Realms farm property, but the stuff that we did get to shoot at, like this little gate, was so magical. Like, can I just live on acres and acres of farmland, please, and dress like this every day? And have all my friends live here? And start a fantasy commune? Okay, cool. Good to know. Being my nerdy self on social media has allowed me to become friends with all of these lovely humans that literally live thousands of miles away from one another. And it was nice to not be shooting all the time. We actually got to hang out.
I'm just taking a video so you can just look cute. Yeah, eat that ham, girl. Ooh. Oh my god, who are you wearing? Oh.
I'm wearing ham and LaCroix.
You're wearing Epi and Honora. This is great.
Seeing people in real life that you talk to online almost every day is one of the coolest experiences because you already have a developed friendship, but you get to know each other even more. It's so special. Here's me drinking LaCroix in full armor. Please note the excessive clanking noises of everyone getting ready in the background. It's my favorite.
Ow! Ow! What do we want to do after this? Just having?
Just some individual or like some groups or
Yeah, in the corner.
I feel like this was our big group shot.
The light
The light was awesome.
Yeah, can you try, Epi?
Yeah.
That's why you didn't include me. I'm gonna throw her clothes on.
Kate, take a sip of your White Claw.
Oh my god, I can't believe that came off that easy.
If you've never worn armor before, you know that having a squire is absolutely necessary. And I felt like the outfits were very fitting for Knight and their squire. I was obsessed. Paige helped me braid my hair into this lovely little Renaissance look, and I got to wear more of Rebecca's beautiful clothing. Now this outfit, I've never felt cooler in my entire life, I'm pretty convinced. We got to take some really fun photos as a knight and their princess. The next morning, Paige and I got up a bit earlier to do Arthur and Merlin. We had this planned for a while via DM. But I recently started watching Merlin, and I am just obsessed, so this was a super fun one. And now, for the formerly mentioned event that caught everyone off guard. As I said, we took turns cooking for each other, and I was literally 99% done with my food for everyone to eat, and I was chopping up garlic, and the knife was a bit dull, and it slipped while I was cutting it, and I cut a nice little chunk out of my finger. I'm not going to show you, but it was bleeding a lot, and we definitely contemplated whether or not I needed to go to an emergency room or something, but we decided that the placement probably didn't require stitches. Kate is a flight attendant, so I trusted her knowledge, and turns out it's healing pretty good, but this is the aftermath. Once I cut my finger, I've never had an injury like that before. Like, I've never even broken a bone or anything, really. I've broken toes, and I've stepped on a sea urchin, but that's about, like, as far as my injuries have gone. So I kind of just stood there frozen. Epi just took me right to the sink, started rinsing it out, and everyone just, like, was very fast to act, very helpful. They brought me some of my food that I had cooked for everyone, and I ate about 3 bites because I had no appetite anymore. And I spent a good chunk of time just laying on the ground outside just crying because I was frustrated and in pain and annoyed that I felt like I wasn't going to be able to participate in the shoots or anything anymore. But Rebecca and Kirsten both brought me a shot of vodka, and that helped quite a bit. So they were able to convince me to get dressed up in my fairy attire, also sewed by Rebecca. And I'm really glad that I did, because I would have had FOMO. And I'll show you what that shoot looked like. The concept was one night and many fairies coming to visit them. So, here we go.
I feel great right now. Never felt better in my life.
Happy? Yes, my love.
You're a bad bitch.
You're a bad bitch. Show them your finger. Wow, a bad bitch.
I sliced it nice and deep. And somehow,
But look
I
at that
didn't have
lighting,
to undo
yo.
my makeup or anything. I just left it. So it's working for me.
You know, I want you to know that I resent you saying that I have slight bro energy.
Happy, you're my bro.
Because it's accurate and I hate it.
Pretty, I will say.
And it was disappointing. Okay, I'm calling it.
Do you want a little Elfie here? Just to, it's like, oh, brave. Two of them, actually. Not feeling great.
My whole notebook.
Thank you everyone for these few days. I'm really grateful to have you all as friends, and I had a lovely time. I hope everyone had a great time. And to food, to good times, and to continued friendship.
Yay! And to all the clout we get. Woo!
I saw it down here, so I have a 50 and
I feel like I'm
Are you floating?
a corpse.
Shots to be in focus, and I don't really care what I'm gonna do to get them. So we're gonna make millions from this, you guys. All right, we're gonna take some of these again.
Millions from what?
I don't know.
How do we monetize this?
Beaver boy.
Beaver boy. I love my new persona.
Oh my god, Paige, I can't go your jawline. Okay.
I know, it's ridiculous.
You wanna see some of these?
No, I want to be surprised.
I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm going to share some photos, and if you want to check out the Fable Realms Airbnb, you can check the description of this video.